Yo, what is up guys? This is Sot from DNDudes. And today, tuturuan ko kayo kung paano gumawa ng character in Dungeons and Dragons using Roll20. So yung mga tao na hindi makapaglaro ng IRL games, and then nasa bahay lang and you have internet, you can still play Dungeons and Dragons on via Roll20. So we have a group. The link will be in the description. So check them out. So, yung una nyo kailangan ay yung link ng Roll20 room. Makukuha nyo yan from your Dungeon Master. So, ipapost yan usually sa group, and then you'll ask if you can join. Then, if there's a slot available, then yun, maaasali ka sa game. So, when you open the link, it will ask you to create your username, your password, and all the basics. So it's just easy, just follow the steps there. It will ask you to create your account for Roll20. So normal process lang, gawin nyo lang yung paggawa ng account. So once you get to the room, ganito yung open sa inyo agad. This will be how it looks. Now, in order to create your character, ito yung kailangan nyo malaman na importante. These things here are like the tabs. Like we have the chat, this is the journal, compendium, jukebox, collections, and settings. Alright? So once we open the journal, we'll see here a blank character sheet. So the DM prepared it for you so you can create your character. So when you open it, madalas makikita mo to. How do you want to create this character? So Roll20, meron siyang feature na parang use the character mancer, but I don't use that personally. Nahihirapan ako sundin siya, so I edit the sheet directly. So when you open the character sheet, it will ask you to character name. So let's say the character name is Sot, and then the class. Let's say I have a class of barbarian, and then subclass natin, you can put a subclass like totem, bear. Alright, and of course every character goes at level 1, and for race, we are a human barbarian. So okay, and then human race, and then here you can put your alignment. So let's say Sot, the human barbarian, is good. So for background, you have to check player's handbook. Doon yung makikita iba't ibang background na tingin nyo ay okay para sa character nyo. So for me, pipiliin ko kay Sot ay isa siyang Outlander. So you can check out on the page B kung ano man yung Outlander. So as an overview, Outlander is like a ranger. So you know the geographical features of a place, and you're good on looking for food and stuff. So yun lang. And then if you want to know more, again, go to PHB. Then experience points, right now on AL, hindi siya ginagamit. So let's leave it blank. Okay. So here, you put your stats. So let's say we have maxed out everything, strength, dex, and so example lang yan, but it's up to you on how you want to create your character. So you put there your strength, your dex, your con, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. Alright? That's for melee class. Later on, we will do a caster so that you will see as well kung paano. So sa skills, you just pick the skills that you chose. So again, refer to PHB. We won't be handling that here, pero you can always use PHB for that. So, kung acrobatics mo ba ay meron, so athletics, so just tick it. And then, if you'll notice that we have perception, for example, yan lang. Right. So your hit points, you put your hit points here. So for example, at level 1, you have 16 HP, put it there. And then your speed, you're 30 feet. Initiative, automatic na siya. Paglagay mo ng dex, nag-iiba yan. So 16, ayan, naging 3. And then 15, naging 2. Now for armor class, that's also automatic, pero you can definitely change it. Like for example, lagay mo 15 yung armor class mo. So yeah, it's editable naman. Temporary hit points, if ever you're starting with temporary hit points, put it there as well. Sa personality traits, so like type mo lang dyan kung gusto mo, like to sleep during afternoons. And then ideals, kung naman yung ideals ng character mo, bonds and flaws. If you can't think of something for your character, you can always refer to PHB. The Outlander background has recommended, not recommended, but parang advisable stuff that you can use for this part. So class resource, you put here, this is like rage, like 2 per day. Yeah, yung barbarian, I think for level 1, you get 2 rage. Yes, 2 per day. So yan. So that you can track na, halimbawa, nag-rage ka na on one encounter, you can put 1 na lang. Ganun. Alright? So if you have other resources like luck or any other, just put it here. You can also add more space if you wanted. Alright, now for tools, so you just put it here, like for example, Thieves Tool. And if you're proficient to it, you put there, and then if, well, it's not supposed to be strength, you can change it here, like dexterity. And then, almost all pala here is clickable. So that it will show, like for example, you roll for initiative, you click initiative, and it will roll there. If you, this is saving throw, so if you are asked to do a dex saving throw, you click there. So, if you're asking kung bakit dalawa siya, this one is normal roll, and this is advantage, with advantage. So, minsan DMs will ask you, okay, roll with advantage, or roll with disadvantage. So, you just refer to these two. And ito, clickable din siya if you want to do an acrobatics check, an athletics check. Yan. Everything is clickable. Almost everything pala. That save, clickable din yan. Hit dice, if you're rolling for hit dice, yes, that is also clickable. So see. Hit points not okay. And this is like, for example, your DM is just asking you to roll a normal strength check, so you can also click that there. Alright, other proficiencies like language. So if you put language, you know, Dwarvish and common. Yeah, just leave it there. And then if you want to add more proficiency, weapon, you can add it two-handed, for example. Then you add another one, armor, you put plate, and others if you have any other proficiency that you want to add. Now these are clickable, so proficient armor proficiency plate, so it shows there, right? Okay. Now items, you can also add items if you have time, because most of the time people will not do this na. If it's only one shot. Like for example, mods lang, one shot games lang, hindi na lalagay. Pero if you want, you can put like, but preferably for me, I just put my magic items here. Magic items. I put others and then here. Magic item 1. Magic item 2. And then etc. Now if you have other any declaration, you can put us here like mundane items. Like items na hindi naman talaga magical but you have it and you want to declare it, you can put it here. Like poop of a bear. So inspiration here, if you are given inspiration, you just put it there so that you'll be reminded. And if you have used it, tanggalin mo lang siya. Now, how to add weapon attack? Salt here is using a great axe. So, great axe uses strength. So, yeah, nakalagay dyan strength. Are you proficient with the weapon? Yes, you are. So, this is something that, itong blank na to na may 0, this is something that, you can add for attacks. Like, for example, if you have that feature of Great Weapon Mastery, which -5 on attack roll, so you can put -5. So range is how far the weapon reaches. So we have for melee, uh, poles are 10 feet, so 10 feet, 30 feet, so it depends. So magic bonus, so if your weapon is magical, like a +2, great axe, so you put it there, +2. And then the damage is 1d12 for great axe, right? So, and then you put the type of damage. So great axes are slashing. So crit range. So yung champion, I think you can get up to 90 or 18 ang crit range mo. So it just says that when your roll is a 19, it's a critical hit. So for crit, normal yan. If you crit on a roll, it will roll another d12. But for example, for barbarians, when you crit, it doubles the dice. You can put 2d12. But if you leave it blank, it will just be whatever your weapon die is. So let's try it. So yan. So yan na, yan na siya. Let's try it. Let's roll. Beep. 26. Now, pag nakita nyo to, huwag kayo magpanic. You can just show the roll by clicking this one. Beep. So, yun. So, it dealt 11. It's a 26 to hit. Almost crit na tayo because we got 19. And then, it rolled an 11 as a damage. Bloop. So, we rolled a 20 and then you put that. Now, if ever that you don't want na parang kiniklik siya, meron naman siyang automatic. So, go on settings. And then, ito. Auto roll damage. So, let's go back to core. And then, click this. Ayan. So, 14 to hit and then 6 on damage. Again. 12 and then 10 on damage. Again. Alright. There. So, you can add a lot of attacks here. So, if you have a short sword, or a long sword, put it there. It uses strength and you're proficient. It's melee. It's a +1 and the damage is 1d8. There. So longsword. Beep. So I think we're done with this page. We already have tackled everything. If I missed something, please do let me know. If I missed something, wait. So we have this success. So death save. So if you roll a death save, so that's a fail. Ooh. Then if you roll another fail, and then your character is dead. Alright, aside from that, yeah, I think we tackled everything on this page alone. Yeah? Okay. So next, so if you see here, we are at the core. So there are 3 tabs. So core, this is where you put all of your like stuff, like the core details of your character. For bio, these are extra things. If you want to put stories on your character, like character appearance. If gusto mo describe how your character looks, you can put it here. Allies and organizations. If you are on a faction, you can put it here. Or if your backstory you created like your own faction or your own group, you can put it here as well. Sot is a Zentarim agent, and he's a member of the Sotland. Something like that. Additional features and trait. Again, if you wanna give more story about your character, like kung ano pa mga ginagawa niya, meron ba siyang tattoo ng dragon sa mukha, mga ganun. You can put it here. Treasure, like if you have something in your backstory, like a treasure that you're keeping, put it there. This is the main backstory. Usually on a paper sheet, you put here a picture. On character appearance, you put here a picture of your character. Now, we put some stuff here. So, age is 35, size is medium, height is 5'11", weight is 150, eyes is black, skin is brown, and hair is black. And yeah, I think we're done with this part. Not much happening here. And now for spells. Now, since Sot is a barbarian, so he doesn't have any spellcasting ability. Let's go back to core and make let's make a wizard. So as a wizard, your proficiency, your saving throw automatically changes. You see, we're on intelligence and wisdom now. And of course, you won't be running 15 dice shooting. So we want 16, 14, kunyari, this is just a sample. 15, like that. Alright. Subclass. Tanggalin naman natin yan. You know how to do it. Alright, so yun lang. If you're a wizard now, let's go back to spell. So as you see here, so meron na tayo ngayong spellcasting ability kahit tayo nagpalit ng wizard. Now, if you're multi-classing like wizard, sword, or fighter sword, so you can change this. You can put none, you can put charisma, you can put intelligence. So, yun. Changeable naman siya. So, since we are wizards, so we are intelligence-based. Now, so for your spells, so ito yung medyo matagal, pero there's an easy way to do it as long as your spells are within the Roll20 Compendium. So, Roll20 Compendium is where you can find spells, stuff. It's like uh, a player's handbook as well, pero kulang siya eh. Kulang. So let's try. Let's look for prestidigitation. Ayun, lumabas siya. So we just grab it here and put it on our sheet. Now if you want to check what the spell does, you can click it here. Then it will show you like the spell's description. Like so as a wizard, we also have Firebolt. Firebolt! We put it there. Then yung mga spell na may level, like shield. So yon, shield. You drag it there. So it automatically puts it on a level that it is. Like for example, level 1 yung shield, di ba? So yon, nasa level 2 siya. So if we put Misty Step, mapupunta siya sa second level spell slot. And then Fireball. Of course, there. Alright. As your level increases, your spell slot parang it varies as well. Like for this, since our character is level 1, our spell slot here is first level of 2 slots total. But if we go put him on level 5, or level 3 muna, level 3, and then go to spells, there. Spell slot is at 4 for first level, and then spell slot for second level is at 2. So it changes. So if you go to level 5, magkakaroon siya ng third level spell slot. So ganun. It parang it scales on your level. So ayun, kumulatin nyo lang yung spells nyo kung nandyan. Now, ito yung problema. If your spell is not here, like green, flame, blade. See, it's not there. So all you have to do is make your own. Madali lang naman. So you click plus here, and then name it. Green, flame, blade. And then you look for the description of a green flame blade. So to edit it, there's a cogwheel here. So casting time, you just copy the spell. So kumpletuhin nyo lang yung spell. So this is from evocation. Yeah. Casting time is 1 action, I think. Range is 5 feet. Uh, and then what else? And then copy the description. And then meron siyang description at a higher level. So then click the cog back in there. And don't worry, so most of the spells will basically have a roll, like Fireball. You roll it, right? So Roll20 has this feature, pero hindi siya masyadong perfect eh. Like for example, Fireball, yon, nilagay niya dito, Fireball. Oh, I mean Firebolt and Fireball. So for example, ito. I'll attack a creature with Firebolt. So yun, di ba, dinrag lang natin yung Firebolt dito. Then nagkaroon siya sa attacks. Pew! Oh my god. So yun, it's a natural miss. I rolled a 1. For example, you will use Fireball. You just click it and it will ask you what level. So Fireball starts at level 3. So if you wanna, so kung gusto mong i-up ka siya, like level 4, level 5, you can do it here. But let's just use level 3, submit. And there, it's gonna roll its damage. There. So yun, yun nga lang, minsan hindi siya masyadong gumagana. Like for example, if we look for lightning bolt, put it there. And we try to, wait. See? I dragged him there pero hindi siya lumabas dito. Mga ganong sitwasyon lang talaga. But don't worry, we can edit it naman. So for example, we will put lightning bolt here. So lightning bolt is, it's not an attack, but it has a damage of 8d6. You have to remove this kasi wala naman siyang modifier na strength, and this is lightning damage, I think. Alright, and then you put on saving throw. So lightning bolt is a dex saving throw versus your intelligence because we are missing. Tapos half damage if save, right? So ayan na. So ready na siya. So let's try it. Lightning bolt! Ayun. So it's a DC 13, dexterity save, half save. Lightning bolt. You can put range as well. I think the range is 60 feet. I don't know. Let's say 60 feet. If you want some description on how the lightning crackles, you can put it here. So you can put some description of your spell here if you want. And then here, if you will see, there's 3 more tabs here on the top. So this is the character sheet, the middle one. So for the bio, dito natin ilalagay kung ano itsura ng character natin. So kung paano gawin nyo na ganito, you just click on edit and then click to upload. And then kung nag-download ka ng pictures of your character, kung anong tingin mo itsura niya, it's there. So for example, this is Sot, he's a barbarian, and it will upload it there. There. And bio and info, you can add like a little description again. Then of course, you have to save the changes. Then attributes and abilities, we don't usually use this. We just leave it there. So I suggest na don't na lang din. Not unless you're super techy and you know how to do stuff here. Then go on. But for me, I just use this. So I think that's all. If I missed anything, please do say it on the comments below. And thank you very much for watching. Please do like the video if you liked it. If you don't like it, please put your comment down below. Kung galit kayo sa ginawa ko, feel free to say it. And also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification na rin para you get notified for DNDudes new videos. Shoutout nga pala to Daisuke. If you have your dice needs for IRL games, you can contact them on Facebook. I'll leave a description down below as well. Okay?